You are listening to the 1921 radio show. It's your host, JP. You know why we're here. We're all about moving the community forward. Bam! Hey! All right. We're ready to get going. 773-591-1690. 773-591-1690. We have Mr. Kevin Davenport, President, CEO, founder, you name it, of the Ideal Candidate. And here's what I love about the Ideal Candidate. It helps our youth and our young adults become the ideal candidate for the workforce. And really we need that. When we look at a lot where our youth are now and our young people, I mean, there's nobody sitting out there saying, hey, here's how you do this. Let me rephrase that. Maybe there are. I just don't know who they are. Ideal Candidate is the only one that I know that's doing this. And that's why we have them here. So, Kevin, welcome to the 1921 radio show. Let's jump into it, man. Let's get in. What is the Ideal Candidate?
Wonderful. Well, first off, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Got to start with some gratitude there. Thank you. And yeah, the Ideal Candidate, we are a diversity training and staffing company. Mm-hmm. And so, we specialize in training everything entry level to be successful and self-sufficient that's not taught directly in formal, education settings. So,
understood.
We're a diversity pipeline, like I said, number one in training and placement. So for corporations where we really see a value, big two things that we saw, we always hear, we can't find diverse talent. And when we do, we can't find talent that fits our company culture. They don't have the soft skills. Well, we're going to eliminate both of those excuses right away. And so we help corporations on that side. And same thing on the nonprofit or education side. They have a hard time having connections with employers. And so we help on that end with the job placement. So we sit right in the middle and kind of marry those two worlds.
What is the age group that you guys typically work with?
Yeah, absolutely. So really, I would say 18 plus.
Okay.
We really got our starts. We worked in the high school space a lot. We're still our CPS vendor. We've been a CPS vendor since 2015, but we are moving a lot more in the college space, restorative justice,
Gotcha.
And veteran space as well. So we're finding our partnerships on the corporate side are more aligned, and just the jobs existing on the other end for our candidates are more aligned for that mature candidate, and so we're aligning our programming to fit a lot of these open positions that we have on the corporate side too.
So WVM family, Facebook family, we already know that young people getting jobs, especially in this job market, can be difficult. And the Ideal Candidate comes and helps them get those skills needed and become the ideal candidate. We're going to give away 4 books. So if you have someone in your family right now, someone in your family who's 18 and up, all right, 18 and up, all right, I need you to call 773-591-1690. You're going to leave your name, your number, and your email address so we can get this out to you. 773-591-1690. Call in. I got 4 books that they're giving away. 4 books. If you have a young person 18 and up, you need this book. Tell us what's in the book.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, the subtitle here is a quick guideline to self-sufficiency and living with an attitude of gratitude.
Oh, dude.
And so really, awesome. We utilize this book, if you want to be self-sufficient, knowing what it's like to be, happy and successful on your own. A lot of our students are living on their own for the first time.
Right.
And so, things like even financial literacy, right? It's all good when it's subjective, but when you have to buy your toilet paper and toothpaste and other, expenses, it adds up really quickly, and our students can get in a lot of trouble, so we have a lot of these things to help them, not only in the corporate world, but again, to be self-sufficient, and, that second layer there, that attitude of gratitude. So, reminding them that, your mindset is an important factor into, your everyday life in the workforce, and so it has a 30-day gratitude journal in the back of the book. And so it gets them in the right mindset, it gets them in positive habit setting, but it really gets them to, in the morning, think through, why am I feeling this way? It also helps them with goal setting. So, what are the top 3 things that you're looking to do today?
Wow.
And then again, you're another reflection point that night. So did you accomplish those things? How are you feeling now at night? Are you a little more frantic? And what happened that may have triggered that? And so, it's just causing our students to think through their day a little differently, and making them forcing them to think through, where's my mental health, and am I doing the best in this moment? Especially with mental health being such a hot topic here in Chicago, we wanted to make sure that we provided the students with tools to think through their own mental health.
Well, especially for young people. I mean, it's almost like another parent, right? It's almost like, you're able to go away to school, or you're on your own, and and mom and dad are not there, like, yo, did you do what you were supposed to do?
Exactly.
The fact that that journal is in there for the next 30 days, because what is it like? It takes 30 days or 15, whatever, to create a habit or something like that, and to have a 30-day journal. 773-591-1690. And this may even be good for adults too.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely. So that's why we say restorative justice, veterans as well. This is perfect for the entry level candidate, or so a candidate that just needs a little bit more polishing to get into the corporate world, or just as an entrepreneur. There is a basic level of soft skills and interconnectivity and communication and executive presence that you're gonna need as an entrepreneur, and so we cover all those bases in the curriculum. So if you are a small business owner and listening to this, we can help your staff, whether it's your existing staff with some soft skill issues, or identifying that new candidate and making sure that they come ready and prepared to hit the ground running and be successful on day one.
And I think this is incredible, especially, again, for our young people. And I know off the air you mentioned a company or someone that bought a bunch of them or something like that, which was great.
Yes. So thank you for that. A little segue. So we have some billboards up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
if
so
you're
cool.
driving around Chicago and you see one of our billboards, we have them up. First location, 31st in Parnell Ave in Bridgeport. Second, 35th Place in Halsted Street in Bridgeport, and Ashland Ave in Augusta Boulevard. Right there, I think that's Ukrainian Village, right next to Wells High School. And literally we had the books go up this Monday, and on Tuesday, 7 in the morning, I woke up with an order of 60 books from the Friendly Temple Church of God in Christ. And they will be using that for their Alternative to Violence 14-week cohort for their young students. So, just shows you how God works. It shows you how amazing things are. Sometimes you got to invest in it, and the people in the community will support. So thank you for that church, and anyone else that thinks it would be a good fit for any programs. We welcome that invitation.
So here we are at WVON. I need black churches and black pastors calling in now. All right, we got other communities, and I'm not knocking that. It's for everyone. But we got other communities buying 60 books. All right, and our youth need this. So we're ready to give away 4 of them. 773-591-1690. Do we have a winner there? We have someone on the call there, Jay? Hi, this is 1921 Radio. Hello? Hi. You ready to get one of these books? Is this for you or for somebody you know and love? Oh, good. Okay, let's both then. I love that. I hope you know him, and I hope you love him, okay? Well, we're going to make sure we're going to have it signed to him as well. Can we do that, Kevin?
Absolutely.
All right, this book is incredible. Gail, is it Gail? Shonda, okay. Where did I get Gail from? Why is Gail on my screen here? I'm sorry, Shonda. And don't mind the names? Okay, they just throw names up here, boy. I'm just kidding, Jay. Jay's my engineer. I don't want him hanging up on you, Gail. I want you to get this book. All right, Gail, Shonda. So please make sure you give, I'm going to give you a number as well. I want you to text us your email address so that we can, coordinate with you to get it mailed out to you or drop it off. So text us at 312-841-3254. Okay, Shonda? 312-841-3254. All right, so leave your information with Jay, and then text us. It's kind of a fail safe. Make sure we get you this book. Okay. What's your son's name? Michael. Okay, that's good. That's easy to remember. All right, good.
Michael, nice. And how old is Michael?
I love
22.
it. Perfect. Jinx. I'm sorry. What's that? Perfect. What's that? Say it. My kids do that. Well, they don't do it anymore because one's in college and the other one's they're like Jinx, double Jinx. I'm like, shut up. So that's great, Shonda. That's awesome. And Shonda, please tell your friends if you go to church, hey, let your church know. I mean, it's a great investment for the young people to help them get to that next level. So Shonda, first of all, thank you for listening. Really appreciate that, and thank you for calling. Do you have a question for Kevin? No, it is
Wonderful.
so okay.
Yeah.
And he's a great speaker too.
So yeah, I mean, you can definitely get in touch with me. The organization website is theidealcandidate.org. So theidealcandidate.org. But I also have my own website, so kevinpdavenport.com. If you reach out to me through either one of those and about a speaking engagement, I'll respond promptly. And thank you for that opportunity. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Shonda. So Kevin, that's awesome, because this is exactly why I wanted you on the show, because our community needs this. And to hear Shonda say her son's 22, perfect. Yep. And have you speak, because I think what you're doing is magnificent. And our young people need it, right? I mean, we got a lot of things going on, but one of the things that I was sharing with the youth minister recently was, a lot of our kids, they got to learn to develop character. And I feel like the ideal candidate, companies are looking for people with good character.
Absolutely.
Right? And so I know I've seen the book before, full disclosure. I have the book myself, and I just think it's fantastic. Kevin, what's a couple things that you can share? Because I know you got to leave some.
Yeah, no, speaking about character, I wanted to drop some gems or some bars here. At least some people can take away something for today. But, if we have anyone going through the entry-level, job interviewing process, one of the things we teach here, for this interview preparation is for most entry-level jobs, most interviews are going to last 40 minutes, but typically that employer is going to know whether they're going to hire that candidate within 2 minutes.
Wow.
So 2 minutes. So a lot of it is how you dress, act, and walk through the door. And so, the way you got to think about it, for a lot of entry level, they're looking to train skill, hire talent and train skill, right? So they're looking for, again, like JP is saying, that character, people that can fit the company culture well, people that they feel like can take instruction as well as can grow into a leader at a certain point. And so they're looking for a combination of all those things. And so if you have any of those red flags, you can normally see that right away through nonverbal things, even in the first 2 minutes. So a lot is, again, how you dress, act, and walk through the door. Did you shake their hand proficiently? Are you maintaining eye contact? Are you fidgeting?
Sure.
All of these things are going to communicate certain things to your employer. And so, it's just certain things that we think through. And hey, even for the entrepreneurs, we work with a lot of entrepreneurs as well. And, you're going to have to sell.
Yeah.
So if you're in these meetings and you're trying to pitch and you have the same, nonverbal skills that are sending bad messages, you're not going to get the outcomes that you're looking for. So, just making sure that you're matching these nonverbal, checkpoints and mastering your overall communication will really prove far as, either entrepreneurship or in your interviews.
I love that. Jay, looks like we have another caller. All right, go ahead, caller. You're on the 1921 radio show. Hello. Oh, Sandra. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. Jay, he just gave you the thumbs up. He's about to talk to you right now. Oh, he said, hold on, don't hang up, okay? About to trying to get 2 books, girl. You know somebody else? I love it, though. I love it. So, I know you have to leave. We got a couple minutes here. What are some closing things that you can share for our listeners right now?
Yes. Big important one is the Ideal Candidate Summer Tour coming up, all right? So we are doing a summer tour event impact series where we're looking to impact 750 Black, Hispanic, and disadvantaged community members, and we're going to do that with 15 location visits with an average of 50 people at each workshop. Drum roll, one of our locations is going to be 1921.
Oh man, that's what's up. Absolutely.
We're waiting to announce that. But yes, please, as you start to see some more announcements for that, some of the official announcements for that, please coming out. It will be free events for the community. We'll be going over some financial literacy, some other interview and sales tactics there, and we're going to bring in some diversity panels with amazing subject matter experts, and of course you'll be able to tour some of our amazing Black and Hispanic owned businesses here in Chicago, just like 1921 co-working space, and we have some other amazing stops for you. So as you see that, please look out for us. And anyone else listening to this, if you are a parent or a guardian, if you are with that student that's listening, the veteran, restorative justice, please reach out to us, theidealcandidate.org. My name is Kevin Davenport, once again, founder, and happy to help here. And JP, thank you for having me on this show.
Absolutely, this is awesome. All right, WVM, we'll be back after these messages. Thanks so much for listening.